God breaks through the impossible. This Sunday's gospel is infused with this kind of hope, that Mary, who is a virgin, is now become the mother of God. And carrying little Jesus within her, she goes in haste to visit her cousin Elizabeth, who is the wife of Zechariah, who herself has become pregnant after decades of being barren. And in their encounter, their visit, this tremendous joy is evident. The little baby within Elizabeth even leaps for joy. And we might be tempted to say, well, isn't that a sweet story for them? I'm really happy for them. Things really worked out for them. But yet, and quite simply, that joy was intended for you and for me. Each of us, whether we're conscious of it or not, desires, longs for, aches to know the joy of our Savior coming to us. We were made for that kind of joy. And here we are at the end of Advent. It's great to take a little time to reflect, how has this hunger, this desire for our Savior deepened in my heart? You know, is there a situation in our life that feels impossible to us, out of our control? Or is there something in our life that makes us feel barren, a place in our heart that is lifeless? Maybe even a relationship that is stuck in the same cycle of tension and disagreements that even as we try, no new life is emerging. And it doesn't take too much to know that I need a Savior. And maybe it would be easier just to leave it at that, to call on the Lord like he was this general all-purpose Savior, to stand in a crowd and be doused with him and walk on my way. But no, our Savior Jesus Christ longs to visit us personally, not to come just to our neighborhood, but to come into your very hearts. I need a Savior here. Lord, I need a Savior in this relationship that is draining me, in this struggle that is stealing my joy, in my helplessness right here, wherever that is, in my, I'm so sick and tired of this, right here, Jesus, I need your love. I need to know new life here. And is this really possible? Is it possible for me? And this is what's so awesome about Mary. Just like she did for Elizabeth, she brings us Jesus. She wins that grace for us. And through her yes to God, God does the impossible. He breaks through into our hearts, no matter the situation, the difficulty, our lack of courage and love. And so let us ask Mary today to be a mother to us now more than she ever has been, to bring Jesus into our hearts, the places that he most desires to come, into our lives, to bring new life today and this Christmas. For nothing is impossible for God.